Hello everybody, this is Jessica with Stamp a Blessing, where I stamp to cheer the brokenhearted and connect all my friends to Jesus. I am excited that you are here today. This is a beautiful Monday, the day the Lord has made so we can rejoice. And that is definitely one of my goals every single Monday. It's to start the day with rejoicing, and what better than stamping? Stamping with Jesus. Yay! That's how I call it. And today I want to bring something totally different. I will show you a little bit of my paper pumpkin and how it's going. The one from December, watercolor in bloom, all that I made, okay? If you have not watched some of those videos, they are the last two that I did in my live stream. Also, I created with my Paper Pumpkin Blessings, my group of ladies, my team and subscribers that meet every second Thursday of the month. And I want to show you that what we made. And also I want to share an inspiration that I'm going to go for today is go create by casing. So I'm going to be casing a card. You gotta check this card. It's beautiful. I have no idea how it was made, but I kind of like to put myself in the spot. So I'll show you, okay? We're gonna go for it. The Lord is good. I'm gonna turn my camera around and we are going to start creating. Before that, let me show you what I made last week. We had these beautiful cards right here. Can you hear me well? I think you can, most likely. Let's see if everybody's here. There you are. You can hear me? Good. I see. Hola. Hola, hola, Maria. Hi, Terry. Thanks for being here. You see, this is why I'm so happy. When I see you there, I'm like, yay, they're here. Carrie is here. Thank you, Carrie, for being here. Such a blessing to see you. Colleen, yay. I got your payment from the paper shares. Thank you, Colleen, and everybody that has been supporting me on that. I'm excited and waiting for them already. Bobby is here as well. How are you, my Bobby? Good to see you. We were texting a bit ago. I had no ideas for today, and I texted some of my ladies and I said, so what are we making today? They started bombarding me with ideas, and I'm like, okay, Lord, I need to know what to do. So I'll share with you what I'm going to be doing in just a little bit. But before I start with that, these are some of the pretty cards that we made last week, just inspired by the kit and using some of the things and the stamp and some of the card base from it. Look how cool that is. This was my put on the spot type of card. I just wanted to make something last week with the beautiful butterflies, and I did with vellum, since the kit comes with vellum. So I was really excited to do that. I also made this one, the Dear Friend, and used some of my new embossing folders, okay, that are in the new catalog. Yay! We have a new mini catalog, and each time I love how Stampin' Up brings 3 different catalogs. It kind of like, we need a new beginning every once in a while, you know, so they send one on January, and then they set another one for May, and then I set another one for September, and we demonstrators get it 1 month before, so it's actually very, very exciting. And these are very similar to the cards that came with this kit, okay? But instead of me doing them just with the whole entire card base, I cut the card base. The front is the same as this in here, but I added a card base, and I think this is the Secret C, and then this one was white, and this is it. So these are some of the cards that I made in my different videos in the last weeks. And then when I met with my Paper Pumpkin Blessings last week, I'm so excited about this year. We created this scrapbook page, super simple to do. I used some of my new designer's paper, used some of the vellum from the kit, some decorations from the kit, and the beautiful, oh dear, where did I put my beautiful ribbon? I don't know. It's somewhere around the rainbow somewhere. Oh, it's right here. I never know where my stuff is. But I keep creating gold edge ribbon. It is so gorgeous. It's shaded CRUZ, and I thought that it will make for a beautiful page, and this is for a little bit of journaling over here. So just a cool way, you see the card base over here, to add some pictures, and we're going to be making one of those each and every month. So I'm super excited. They need to be super simple, because they need to be able just to put the pictures. And then we started using different paper pumpkin sentiments, and also some of the leftovers from our kits. As you can tell, we made such pretty cards, okay? So I'm really excited. This is the Charming Days dies that are still available, but only for a little bit. They're in the last chance list. They're on discount, and they're about to leave. How do I know that? Because the Sam set is already gone. You don't want to let that one go. That is precious, and we may be using it today. Then we have this one. Then we made this one right here. This is with on Zoom when we were meeting, and I put some of that glittery from the Peaceful. Remember the doves? It was so cool. And these are some of the leftover labels. So I used some of the leftover labels, not leftover, they actually gave us extras. So I was excited, and that was with one of our past paper pumpkin. It's kind of cool to get things going, okay? So these were some of the ideas. I hope with that you are already inspired, okay, to keep using your beautiful kits. I'm gonna put this back here because today I actually want to focus a little bit on the new Beautiful Blooms dies, okay? So I'll show it to you. This is the new add-on that will be coordinating with January, February, and March. And I'm already waiting for my January kit. I still have some available of the watercolor blooms. So if you need one, please let me know because it's gorgeous with all the blues. But now we're gonna have a bunch of color coming very soon. And it's the one for January. So I can't wait for us to get it. This beautiful set comes with 4 dies, and it is available already in the store. Put Beautiful Blooms add-on dies, okay? If you just put Beautiful Blooms, it may not appear. I actually looked for it and it did not come up. But when I put add-on, every time I want to see an add-on, I just put on the search add-on, and that's what comes. And this has the word beautiful, some tulips, some leaves, and then that beautiful postage stamp looking label, which let's see what happens with this today. I have it available for those who did not know. We have a mini catalog available now, which is live and beautiful, and there is so much going in the store right now. We have bonus days, so if you order $50, you get $5 coupon. For every $50 that you order, you get a $5 coupon on next month's order. So you have to check that out. Also, if you do a $75 order, you get the opportunity to order our product of the month. So I'm really excited because if you did not order the one from last month, you are able then to order the one for last month, and then in another order of 75, you can order the one. This is the one from last month. Excuse me, is that beautiful paper, and this is the one for this month. Is the Fabulous Sayings. Okay, I already ordered it. I'm waiting for it, but you're only able to order it for $5 if you actually place an order of 75 or more. So keep in mind that when you're accruing your orders, it needs to be a 75 in one order, in the same order. It does not add up order by order, okay? That way it kind of unlocks the product of the month and you're able to order those special ones. And I'll show it to you in a bit. But this is the mini catalog. I am not going to go through the entire mini catalog. It's gorgeous. Very, very nice. There's so many beautiful ideas. If you receive this from me, please let me know that you got it. I send it to all of my customers. If you place an order in the last 6 months, you surely got one of these in the mail, okay? For all those who order from me, you should have it. But there are so much. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, the paper pumpkin, I love paper pumpkin. The pretty paper shares. You see pee everywhere. Join my pretty paper shares. I have shares going. I have a group that still needs some ladies. So if you're interested, I need 3 more ladies to complete and close one group and set another order of pretty paper shares. It includes all these papers and more. They are gorgeous. It has like 143 sheets of papers, including all of these, and then 3 new ones. This is a specialty one. It has some foil in it. This is the Easter basket, Easter Joy, specialty and center series paper. I can't wait to get this one. It's gorgeous, so happy, and I'm ready for all the happy. I got this one already. I'll show it to you. There are so many papers. Look at that. That is so happy. Boardwalk, Beach Boardwalk is the name of this 12 by 12. It's so pretty. I love it. It is a Monday to rejoice, and I love absolutely everything that is in here. This is so cute. This is a square snippet, so you get a lot of little squares in different colors, and then the other side is one color. So I really like that, and it coordinates with this perfectly paired set. Very, very nice. We have some washi tape again. So beautiful. More beautiful paper made with love. This is a nature walk, and I am in love with so much in here, and just wait until you start seeing all the different samples. It is wonderful. So we have this available. If you receive yours, let me know that you got it in the mail, because I want to know. And as I said, my pretty paper shares run $49. So if you're interested in supporting me on that, go for it. They're awesome. I love receiving my package and just having all the papers, cut them 4x6. Be aware, I do 4x6s because that's how I do my cards mainly, is 4x6. So you'll get some of that. Now, let's get over to what I wanted to do today. Yay! I'm so excited. Let me move this from here. I have my computer in the wrong spot, so I'm gonna move it out of place. There, I'm here. Let me see who's here. I see many of you commenting, and this is why I do live, so I can see who's live. So I'm gonna check. I see Rita made it. Yay, Rita. What is that glitter paper? Okay, that is a good question, Miss Rita. Let me tell you. It is the Peaceful Garden Glimmer paper. Okay, so the Peaceful Garden Glimmer paper. It has the secret sea, it has some silver, and it has a very shiny blue in here. Okay, so that's the one. It came with the Peaceful Garden Suite when I the one with the dust, remember? That's the one that I used on those cards and that I have available. So I'm excited. Okay, so are you ready for the challenge of the day? Okay, so you're gonna have to pray for me if you haven't. Margarita was praying for me. Yes, I asked for all the prayers available because sometimes I like to challenge myself during lives because it's way more fun to craft with friends, right? Hi, Filomena. So good to see you as well. God bless you. It's a joy to see you here. Okay, so I told you I was gonna try to include this add-on, but then I went on Stampin' Up. Actually, I went to the Facebook group or Facebook page from Stampin' Up. Actually, it was not even that. It was Sarah Douglas. Yes, Sarah Douglas. Yes, I really like the dark one, Rita. It's really nice. It's a secret sea. But Sarah Douglas posted something on the page, and it's a card, and they do this very often. It's a card that they send to the people that reach the $1 million in sales. So $1 million achievers, right? And I made myself a little inspiration copy. I put 6 pictures of the project that they made, and I thought, I could maybe do that. I know, laugh at me. I'm just not gonna boast because this may never happen, but it's not gonna look as awesome as this. But I want to be inspired by it. This is why it's called create by casing, right? You look at something and you try to case it the best you can with what you have around you. It doesn't have to be totally crazy. It can be even simpler than what they did, because what they did was like, wow, like boom, like out of this world. But they always create these beautiful cards. And every time I see Sarah showing these cards for the $1 million achievers, I'm like, I want to make that card. Like, I want to, come on. So I thought, what if I get inspired? I try to make something that I can certainly give. I think this is a card that you give definitely inside a package, or a card that you would give someone personally, okay? I am not gonna make a card to send in the mail. Is that good? I'm not gonna send it just as this because it has a band and all of that. And today I was still kind of going around thinking, what am I gonna make? What am I gonna make? I wanna make something beautiful, but I want to show you how it looks. So I actually put some pictures in here for you to see the particular project that I have in front of me. So there you see, it says congratulations. It has a circle, nice, beautiful olive ribbon. It has a lot of flowers. I'm not really sure mine is gonna look this pretty, but I'm just showing you how theirs look because I can be that courageous. There is another one. Isn't that beautiful? They just took the band off, and here you can see the envelope per se. Okay, then on this one, I think they're getting the card out. So they open the envelope and they get the card out, and look at that cool card. Okay, let me show you the card again. I'm inspiring you here to try to do something out of the norm. But look how cute that looks. I'm like looking at it thinking, oh, this is so pretty. I really like it. Let me see what other picture I can show you here. I have another one after that one. They have the one that is opening. Oh, I did not put the one opening. Okay, so this opens. It did not bring it. And it looks like this after it's open. It looks like that. Okay, so it is a square that they cut from most likely a 12 by 12. Okay, this is how big it looks. I don't know if it's true or not, but it looks like a very big square. So this is an envelope and then a card that will go on the inside. And then they actually open that, and it looks that little bow in the center, you see it there. Apparently they open it like that. So that is very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the previous one so you see how they did it, because I know your gears are going crazy right now. But look at that. That I believe is paper that is folded in, and then you see the other portion here opens, and you see the inside of the paper. So I'm not entirely sure how they did that, but we are going to figure it out because they put vellum. And I want to just play. I want to play. Okay, if we don't totally finish this card, just forgive me. It's all good. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now look, I'm not done yet. Look at this. Oh my dear, why the picture is not there? Okay, let me see this one. Okay, this is the one I wanted to show you first. Okay, there it is. You see it has like a little pocket right there. Isn't that cute? And then you see the little card on the inside. So tell me how long this card took to make. I don't know. We should make like a poll. How long that card took to make? 4 hours? Maybe. I don't have 4 hours to make a card. So we're gonna case the beauty. Okay, we're gonna create by casing. So we're gonna go for it. I'm rejoicing here because it's funny. But I think I'm gonna do a few things different. Are you with me? I'm gonna do something similar, but not exactly the same. So I did bring my already retired Stampin' Up envelope punch board, and these are still available. I have a link for them if you are interested, but many of you already have one of these. Now I do have to decide what size my card will be because they give no directions whatsoever. So I'm trying to consider if I have my ruler here and I want my card to be maybe 4 by 4. Let's just say that my card is 4 by 4 or 5 by 5. I'm trying to think. It should be like maybe 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So if I wanted it to fit in a normal envelope. So I don't want something like this big, okay? So I'm trying to consider if I'm gonna make a card, this is a 4 1/4, and if it's a square, maybe like a 4 1/4 square, right? And then I'm gonna have a nice little envelope. I can do that, or I can make something as big as this, and then it's huge. I'm not gonna go for that. So I'm gonna go for a card that is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Let's just think here with me, okay? My card is gonna be 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. I really like a lot of the designs in here, and a lot of the ideas. There's so many ideas. I love the idea of the envelope with the band, so I'm certainly going to use that. I absolutely love the idea of having this little square. This is like, what in the world? That is so awesome. So I may do that first. I think that would be really, really neat. So if my card on the inside is going to be a square that is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, then I need this other one here to be something totally different. So we're going to get a sheet of paper because I'm going to show you how I'm going to create this out of nowhere because I have no instructions, but that is the fun of a live, and I don't have my new paper pumpkin, so I can just create whatever I want, right? How long to make while talking? That may take me 6 hours. It would take me 4 hours. It probably only took them 1. I don't think they took 1, Terry. I think this one gets a little bit more interest in there. Jan, I'm sorry to hear about your kitty. Oh no, what happened to Kitty? Where did you talk about Kitty, Jan? I miss it. Is everything okay? Good afternoon. Sorry, I'm late. Okay, where's Jan? Had to an emergency vet visit. Oh, you're all asking about Dreamy is sick. She's naked. Oh, I'm sorry, Jan. That is not good. I send healing to Dreamy. This is not good. So sorry, but we'll keep Dreamy in prayer for sure because we love our little pets. Yes, I see all of you writing to Jan. Thank you for the love. Pray for this. I love it. Yes, indeed, we're believing. Jessica wants us to do math. Jan, you're terrible. Okay, so let's think this through, okay? If my card is 4 1/4 square, okay? You're right now eating something because you don't want to do the math with me. I know. You're like, Jessica just went baloney. So if it's 4 1/4 square, that means that my card needs to, I'm talking about this card right here. You see this right here? This is what I'm talking about. So, and it looks like it's, I feel like it's paper. So I'm going to make this out of designer stitch paper. Okay. So this is going to need to be about 8 1/2. So this is going to be 8 1/2. This is a 1 1/4. And I'm sorry, 4 1/4 and 4 1/4, right? Does that make sense? Yes, I think it does. Because when you bend it in the middle, it's gonna be 8.25, 4.25, 4.25. Okay, so I'm good. So this is gonna be DSP, and this is the card that is gonna go on the inside. Are you with me? You are with me. Amen. Okay, then I'm gonna have, and they kind of made, I love this idea right here. This is absolutely awesome. They have a paper on the back like this, on the back of this. You may not see it, but I'll show it to you once more so you understand what I'm doing. Okay, so that is the card close. You see it on the middle? That's the one that I just showed you, the 4.25 by 4.25. And then they have another sheet of paper that is gonna be covering that 4.25 by 4.25. Okay, so I'm gonna need like a 2 1/8 cut on one side and 2 1/8 on another side. I'll show you that in a second. That is gonna look on the outside. Okay, so let me put me again. So you can see me with my awesome math. I'm sorry, it's a Monday math day, but it is a fun day. It is okay to have fun. I'm having fun. Are you having fun? I hope you are. So I'm trying to figure out, I've never done this before. So I see that they have the vellum kind of like right here on top, and then they have some sort of fold right here, right? There's a fold right there, kind of goes in. Okay, I see it. Where do I see it? It's right here. So it goes in. I'm gonna need to play with this. And then I think they have another little fold in here, or something like this. And what I'll do is that I'll make this part a 4.5. But since they're using a 12 by 12 paper, there's so much that I can do. So 4.5 plus 2 plus 2, that's 6, 7, 8 and 3/4. So I have 8 3/4 as a total. What else do I have in here? Lord help me, because I got myself into this trouble. It's good. Why did I do 2 1/8? Oh, because I wanted to cover the 4 1/4. That's what I did it. You did not know that, but I did 2 1/8, 2 1/8 on this side. So if I put the other ones in here, I'm definitely gonna do, maybe I'll do like 1/2 inch here. It covers like this. Yeah, like 1/2 inch here, and maybe a 1/2 inch here. That would give me 9 and 9 1/4. Yeah, and then I could, and this folds in and this folds out. Okay, so I'm for sure gonna have a sheet of paper that is gonna be like that, and this is gonna need to be about 4 1/4. So there you go, we are on it. This is DSP. So we're dealing from the inside out. Does that make sense? I hope it does make sense today. I love that. I really want to make that. Do you give me permission to do that? I may do this later. I really want to do this. So this goes inside this outer that comes here. So this is going to be my very big, most likely, whatever that is, 12 by 12 that I'm gonna need to cut like that. But I know that here in the middle they left some space for my card, so I must have like a 4.5 square in the middle. I'm a little cuckoo crazy to do this, but I know all the other sides are gonna need to be the same, you see, and it covers up to the middle. So when I know they have like area here and an area here and an area here and an area here. So I'm gonna call that 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, and 1/4. Like, yes, go drink some coffee. It's Jessica trying to do her thing. Casing beauty, okay? This we're gonna take it out. This we're gonna take it out. This we're gonna take it out. No, not that one. This is why you do this with pencil. And this you're gonna take it out. So this is gonna be my little inside envelope inside of another envelope. This is a separate envelope. So I have that, but I love this. This is the thingy that I really like. So this, now all I have to do last before I start cutting papers and all that is figure out what size is this gonna be. Because when it closes, you see it reaches the other side. So I have a teeny bit of a space in here so everything fits on the inside. And then I would need about 4.5 is 2 1/8. So I can do 2 1/8. I'm looking to see You got this. Keep those algebra skills active. I think the little card looks like it started out as a box. Little card started as a box. Huh. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, but it's pretty much of a card right there because it may look, they just made this little corners in here, this little edges, they kind of add a little more in there. But you may be right. This may be more like a boxy type. It's going to be very bulky. So now I'm afraid that if I do 2 1/8 and 2 1/8, I'm not sure if everything is going to fit right. So I'll see. I may do 2 1/4. I think it will still close fine if I do 2 1/4 on each side. And then this is the type of video that when it happens on a live stream, you know, and Jessica gets confused, you just don't watch it till the end. But you that are live, stick with me here because we are doing this together. So if I have a 2 1/4 plus a quarter plus a 4 1/2, I need a calculator, plus 1 plus 2 1/4. This is my length. And it should be the same for the other side. So I have, this is, all of this is 5 inches, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it will be 9.5 inches. Ha! That works. Yay. And I think it's about the same size as this. So this actually works really cool. Okay, let's start working on this because this is going to take me a little bit, but I'm excited to make the card. So I think the safest way for me to go, my ladies, is to actually start creating the, oh, I made a mess. Wait, let me get you all in there on my camera. Well, no, not like that. Okay, too much. Oh, mess it up again. Oh, well, we are on it. Now we are. The best, I think, is to start with the outside of the card. So are you with me? We're going to do that. Okay, so since I have not used this pretty paper as of yet, I will, okay? And this is the new, it's called the True Blue Florals. This is the product of the month, okay? So feel free to use this if you wish. The good thing is I don't mind if I mess it up, okay? Paper is for using. So if I mess it up, I'll cry a little because it's very pretty paper, but I'm not gonna cry a lot. So this should be a 9.5 by a 9.5 if I actually made my measurements right. So just, you see, Margarita, this is why you pray a lot for me because I need it. Oh my, all these papers are so pretty. I think this is superb. Look at that. Oh, I think I really like this one. I'm going to go for the very dark one, okay, because it's very, very pretty. And I said I needed a 9.5. So here we go. Ladies, this is the moment of truth. Let's see if Jessica did this right. And, you know, what's the worst that can happen? That you need to do better than I. And you go ahead and try something totally new. But I think making this one first will give me the confidence that I can do the rest. The rest is easy. Is this. That I'm not sure I know how to do. So now, my instructions say that I should go in and cut this from here. So it's going to be in 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. So I need to cut in 2.5, 2.5. So I think what I'll do is that I'll score first, okay? Because I need to score right here. Now, I don't know what that would be. No, I think I'm doing fine. Oh, no. So I'm going to score at 2.5 all the way in. So 2.5. Score. One side, 2.5. Turn it the other way and do 2.5. Yep. I think this will work. 2.5. Go soft because it's paper. 2.5. You can take notes of what I'm doing. Take them, and if it works, improve it, make it better than I. And if I do wrong, just laugh, give me some likes, and say, you tried it. You tried it, Jess. You tried it. So I did 2.5. Now I actually have to cut this at 2 1/4, 2 1/4, not the 2.5, because I need this little line right here, right? Or not? No, not really. Cut that there. And then I have, no, I did it fine. I think I did it fine. 2 1/4, 2.5, I don't know. I'll see. No, I think I need, I did it correctly. I did it correctly. Okay, I'm gonna take all those squares out of here. Okay, so it's gonna go from 2 to 2.5. Is that I did? Let me see. Ah, this is an interesting one. Give me a second, ladies, because I'm supposed to cut 2.25 from here to here. It's 2.25. Yeah, 2.25. So let's see how this works. I cut 2.25. If I cut 2.25, it's gonna come up to here. So this doesn't really work as I envision it. 2.25. 2.5, 2.5 will leave me 4.5 in the middle. Oh, I'm just gonna cut them and see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? That I have to do it again? I don't know. Let's try it. Anybody saying, do you think the outer layer may be cardstock? Just ordered that designer stitch paper. Yay. Oh, I love your arroba. I have the mind of Christ. You're awesome. I love that. Terry said you're an engineer. Don't sing it too loud, Terry, because I just confused myself with my own scoring. But I know, give me a second, ladies. I know that this is 2.5, but I'm supposed to cut it at 2.25 here. I'm trying to think what I did wrong, because I'm supposed to do 2.25. So is this 2.25? There is 4.5. That's good. And this is 2.5. But I was supposed to do 2.25. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm going to cut the corners. Okay, are you with me? I'm gonna do it with scissors. This is too hard. So I'm gonna come from here and I'm gonna cut up to the score line, and we'll go from there. What about that? And yes, it may be cardstock, but I'm doing everything paper because I think it's better and more pretty and less work to decorate. Because they embossed the other thing. They put little dies and all that. I'm like, I don't want to do all that. I'm simpler. Margarita is teaching me to be the minimalist stamper. Well, she is. I'm not there yet, but she's awesome. She showed our team a one-sheet wonder this week. That was really cool. Everyone loved it. And it was so simple that we actually were inspired to create. So thank you, Margarita. That was great. Are you here? I don't know if she's here. She says she's going to join me, but I'm not sure she's here. Let's see. If you're here, say, I'm here. Okay. Look at all those pretty squares that we can use in a different project. Lovely. Okay. So this is my thing. And I have it scored. I'll show you. I said I was going to score it at 1/4. So I actually have it scored at, 2.5. Yeah, so I think I should have another one here. But let's try it this way. Okay, let's just try it this way. What's the worst that can happen? That it doesn't work. You heard me. Yeah, you heard me. That's the way it should go. And I think that's the way it should go. Okay. I'm missing something. Wait, you do this. You do this. You do this. You do this. And this one goes where? Under this one? I don't remember. I know there's a way of doing this. Remind me, Lord. Okay, so I go like that. Nope, I go this side. If I start with this one, then this one, then this one, then this goes under this one, correct? Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it. Okay, now this is a situation. Does it close? No, it doesn't. It needs to be a little smaller, the endings. Do you see that? Whew, it looks like a spin, like a spinner. Okay, but I tried. Okay, it's because the center is 4.5 and these are 2.5. So they need to be smaller. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Bring it back. And I'll make my arrangements later. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take all these ones and I'm going to cut a fourth out of them. So I'm gonna cut a fourth out of all of them, and then I'll try to explain the measurements later. But I'm cutting a fourth and see if it closes, okay? So that this actually turns out to be 2 1/4. So you see, engineers have to do a lot of work. I'm not one, but I'm gonna try it anyway because it's just too much fun. Pam, 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 pam. And then put this in. It worked! Yay! It worked. This is so cute. Just this is cute. Look, I like it. I already like it. Okay, so I'm excited. Now, do I want this one on the outside or this one on the outside? Oh, definitely I want that one on the outside. Okay, so close, close, close. I know, you're already thinking that you're going to be making yours. So what is the size of this after all? Let me tell you so you know. So this is going to be a 9-inch. A 9-inch, so I'm making my own thing. You're going to cut a piece of this arches paper that is 9-inch, and you are going to score it at 2 1/4. Yes, scored at 2 1/4 from each side, and then cut the corners. Are you with me? Say yay. Okay, you got it. So, and if I do this, it looks very pretty. I like the dark on the outside and this on the inside. Now, as we assume, we still have our 4 1/2 on the inside, and the inside of my card is going to be a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So let's do that next. So now I'm going to grab my other paper, and I'm going to choose what other paper is going to go here. Okay, that looks really, really pretty. I like it a lot. And I know I want to do, oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. I'm not sure if that's what I want to do, but that's very, very cute. So I could do that. Using my paper. We're supposed to use what we have. Look at this paper. Oh, that is way too cute, but I don't want to use those flowers because I plan to use them. So since this is actually, it has some dimension here. I love those. This is hard. Okay, let's do this side. And we determined that we were going to do a 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. So this is going to be 4 1/4. Okay. 4 1/4. I'm going to have to write all this for you. I know you're going to be asking me for all the directions. By 8 1/2. Okay. We're on it. And then I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. Very gently. Remember, this is paper, not cardstock. We're going to come here. And we're going to fold it. So this is supposed to go right here. Okay. Yee, already looking cute. I like it. This is working. Rejoice on Mondays. Come on. It's working. It's working. It's going to look really cute. Now comes the part that is kind of like the tricky part, right? Oh, Margarita is I have the mind of Christ. Yay, I love that. I didn't know that was your tag on YouTube. I love it. Thank you, Margarita. Okay, so we're all in there. We have this part, we have the other. And now I need the long one. Remember the one that is going to kind of come like this? I could use cardstock. Maybe would not be a bad idea. But I don't think they did. Let's see. No, they use paper. I think the outer may be cardstock, Terry. You asked me if I thought so. I think it is. But I just went with paper because I want to use my paper. Okay, so we have that there. Now let's choose the other paper that we want to use. And I think I'm going to go, oh, this is way too cute. So I think I'm going to go with this other one. Wait a second. I think I'm going to go with this one. Yeah, this looks nice. Okay, now I have to just figure out. It's super simple, right? Just have to figure out what's going to go in here. So I know it's going to be about 4 1/4 because it's exactly the size of this. But I think I'm going to make 4 1/4 and a teeny bit more, maybe. So let's cut it. So it's going to go sideways. I kind of have to look at my things. So it's going to be 4 1/4 and 1/8. So that would be 1, 2, 4 3/8. Somebody take note of that before I forget. 4 3/8. No, Jessica, you're going to make your life super difficult. Go for 4 1/4. 4 1/4. No, I like the 4 3/8. I'm laughing at myself. Well, if I can't do this, then I can't create, right? So this is gonna go right here in the center. And the idea is that this comes like, let me put my camera a little closer so you can enjoy this, my little messes better. So if this is right here in the center, and I do this, and I do this is really cute. Like I could do that, but I like what they did, that they kind of do this on the inside. That was so awesome. So if I want, this is 4 1/4, so this is gonna be 2 1/8. So let me find 2 1/8. And I'm gonna do 2 1/8 on the other. So when I see a card and I really like it, and I just case it. Anybody here does that? You see a card and you're like, oh, I like that, I'm gonna try it. And you have absolutely no measurements to follow, or are you the ones that wait for somebody else to pick it up and do it? You may. I'm not sure this is gonna work. I think my paper's too small. Now I'm starting to see that this, in order for this to close in the center like this, it kind of needs to be, I'm gonna figure it out, the center of this. Give me a second. Oh, I should maybe just put this in here, right? Yeah, and then this goes here. No, it's not gonna close entirely. You see what I did? It's not entirely gonna close. That's the problem. This would have to be 2, and it needs to be longer. This has to also be 2 1/8. So it's 4 1/2. Here I go. It's 4 1/2, 2 1/8, 2 1/8, 2 1/8, 2 1/8. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 8 3/4 plus 8, 9, 10. And this is 11, 12. It cannot be longer than 12 inches. I'm gonna cut it again. 4 and 1, 2, 3. Let's do the 4 1/4 this time. Okay, we're gonna figure it out. Don't worry, we will figure it out. 2 1/8. I'm having fun because I'm making a mess of my own life, but hey, not every live has to be the most well seen. Though if you share the live, then people will actually see it. But I'm not sure if everybody wants to see the craziness. So to have a 4 1/2 in the center, like this, I need to be able to fold this in and fold this in. This is when things get weird. Look what I'm doing. So this is what determines the size of the inside card, I'm guessing. Because it kind of has it like with paper right there. Opens. This one opens. Oh, I see what they did. They have paper, but they have vellum. So this is the vellum in there. Okay, I'm on it. I still like this idea, so I'm gonna try to see if I can make it work. Okay. So this can be a 2, but what do I end up with in the center? A 4? Yeah, I think I do. Okay. This is on it, my ladies. I know I can. So if I have a 2 1/8 right here, I have a 4th in here, 4 in there. I'm just gonna fold it and see what comes out of it. It's the easiest way for me to show you. Yeah, it's not perfect on both sides. So now I have a 4 inch. That's how I ended with a 4 inch. Okay, Cool thing is it actually closes, and I like that. I want to close it. Okay, so if I do this, I don't think it's perfect, but it's actually the right size. This would go here. You're still with me, right? Oh wait, it was the other way I wanted it. Yeah, I want this on the outside. There you go. This one is not gonna fit here because it needs to be about 4. So let's see. From here to here is 4. Yep. So I'm gonna cut my card because I can. Because I can. Because I can. And I have a 4 right here. Right here. Almost there, ladies. Almost there. I'm making it work to the best of my abilities. At least I'm gonna have a card done when we are done here. Thank you, Jesus, that you give me courage to do crazy things. I'm laughing, but we'll have a card after this. Don't worry. So this is the way it's gonna go. I like it. I'm pretty sure I can make my technique a little easier for everyone to follow. But I like it. Okay, I have it. Okay, so I am not going to take too long doing this. I'm just gonna commit. I'm putting this here, and I am committed to share all the measurements of the correct measurements later and make this work for everyone, not just me. Okay. But why they don't give us the templates to do these things? They should. But look how cute. And then here we're gonna put the little thing. So this closes like this, and this closes like this. They actually put vellum on the outside. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna put some of this here. You know what? It will look really nice. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh yeah. Okay, I can put another sheet of paper here if I wanted to. So I think to make it more sturdy, I'm gonna find some of my cardstock and put it right here. So give me a sec. Let me find the color. I think this is Secret C. So I'm going to cut the Secret C piece, and this is exactly 4.5. So I'm gonna do a 4 1/4. Because my card is not 4 1/4, remember? Let's see if it works. Oh, did I do 4 1/4 or 4 1/8? Oh, Jess. Yeah, I did 4 1/8. 4 1/4, because it was 4.5. So I can do 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay. So this can go here. And then this one, that is a totally different size here, can go here. I like it. It's kind of neat. Let's see. It may work, it may not work. Yeah, because it's not totally perfect, you see, so I'll need to make my measurements a little better. But for the time being, it doesn't really make a difference to have something in the back. It didn't make a difference. So I'm gonna leave it as this, okay? Maybe when I do 2, 3, and 4 of these ones, you'll be like, cool, I'll watch that video. I'll watch that video after she gets it all done and clean. Gotta bring it back. Okay, so I put that right in the center, I believe. Let's see. I'm kind of going with the tops, with these little fans here, telling me that it's the center, but I really like this idea. So this is how the card is going to end up looking. Put it here, you close it here, and you close this side, but you put this one first. I think it's easier to manage designer sheet paper and do this than to manage cardstock. So I like this so far. And I have a big mess on my table, but I think we're ready to start decorating a bit. I really enjoy doing this. Sorry for all those who are here for the first time and have no idea what I am doing, but Mondays are to have a lot of fun. And since my new paper pumpkin is on its way, I decided I could use some of the new product of the month, plus try to see if I can also use some of my other things. So far, this is how it's doing. It will be beautiful cards, but you have to forget to put ribbon around that part before you glue it. Oh, ribbon around a part. Yeah, I remember you said that. Thank you. Yeah, it was supposed to go right here, right, Terry? Yeah, this is why I need to repeat this video again and do it. But it's still fun. We can still use it. The idea is really cool. And I don't think anybody will notice if something is not exactly perfect, right? You won't tell a word about it. This is good. Okay, let's make the inside of this and let's start stamping a little. We have the main thing that I wanted to do, which is really cool. Now, I don't know if this is a 4x4 right now or not. We're gonna try to figure it out in a second. Okay. It may not be with my amazing measurements. It's not. So, ruler, where are you? This is about 3 3/4. So I'm gonna make this 3 1/2. 3 3/4 by 4. Yes, that's cute. Okay, I like that so far. I really like this opening in here. I really like all the different, I don't know, I really like that. And I'm certainly going to use ribbon on the outside of it to kind of keep it all together. But I really like this so far. So we have that in place. And where are my beautiful, okay, here. So what I like a lot about this paper are these beautiful flowers that came with it. So I think I'm gonna grab 1 or 2 of them. And in this case, I'm gonna cut this one right here because it would go beautiful on the inside. And the good thing about it is you can use, I had this paper, I got it last month and I did not have the opportunity to use it right away. Now, if you place an order and you, and it's $75, you can still order this one. I believe it's still available, okay? But you would have to pick between this one and the stamp set. So if you really like this paper, you can get it. Now, if you place an order of 75, I think it gives you the opportunity to get one or the other. I don't think you can get both, even if your order is 150, because I don't think it's cumulative. Is that how you say it? But please correct me if I'm wrong, if you do so, okay? Next time I place an order that is more than 150, I'll let you know. But I think it's just one at a time per 75 order. And it's kind of like a fun credit that you get for placing orders a little higher. Now, if you also order 50 or more, you get the $5 on the next order, which is actually very cool. Okay, so I am doing this right here. There is so much excitement because there's so much going on in the company. It's hard to keep up. So I take advantage of the videos to kind of keep you posted a little bit, give you a hint of what's going here and there. And most likely, forgive me if I'm forgetting something, because most likely I am. I am on it, but not so on it. Ah, look how cute that is. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna stamp in here, but I really like this as a corner for the inside of my card. So here you go. You have this right here. Did I glue this down? No, I haven't. But that looks really cute right there. Okay, so this is gonna close here, and I want more of those flowers out here. But I also have this that I could certainly use. So if I put something like this here, I don't know where my beautiful could go here. And then I'm gonna use this ones maybe to put around here. This would look really nice on these same colors. This would look really, really pretty. Something like that. You're looking at me. I like, what is she doing? You love it. Awesome. If you look at the construction of the card, it looks as though it has a box construction rather than a flat fold. I swim. Yep, it could most likely be. Definitely. It could be. I just got inspired by it. It's not perfectly done like it says, but I think I'm sort of inspired by it. It may work. It may work. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of these ones in here. Good. God, it's so good. I love getting inspired by all this. It's just fun, and definitely a card that needs a few more tries if I really wanted to make it look exactly like the one made for the $1 Million Achiever. It was for Lori Staley. She achieved 1 million in career-to-date sales for this beautiful showcasing the Charming Day bundle. It's Lori Staley. So congrats to Lori, because that is a lot of sales. Okay, you have to work really hard. I think only 1% of demonstrators achieve such a feat. They're really into it, doing tons of classes and all sorts of things. So I congratulate Lori. And I hope she loved her card, because it's precious. And it caught my eye. I thought, I want to do something fun and different today. And definitely I would not have thought of doing that. I really like the idea of the little envelope closing like that. So I never even use my envelope punch board, because this would be to make the other envelope where this will go inside. Okay, you with me? And we certainly can do that. Okay, so here we go, almost there. See, some of you, cool card, want to try this. Thank you. It is cool. I'll try to figure out better measurements, because I was like, go for it type today. And it worked. It looks like it worked. So I think if I can get the better measurements, we can all repeat it easier, right? Okay, so I have this beautiful flower in here that I'm not really sure where I'm going to use it, but I'll use it somehow. Now I do want to put a piece of this maybe right here, and these ones are going to go in different colors. I'm not sure if I want to do, let me see. Oh, I want to do this on white. So, but then the outside, let me think. If I put the white beautiful on the outside, it's not going to be seen. So I would have to put it more like this, but it doesn't necessarily fit on the inside. Oh, I can do this. Wait a minute. I think this would be cool to do so. Yeah, I'll do that. And then this one will need to go somewhere around here if I actually cut it nicely. Here we go. Yes, being inspired is half of making the card. Yes. Indeed, Terry. Just a matter of starting, right? Just a matter of getting you all started. It's like, I can do better than Jessica. I'm pretty sure you all can. You are way too talented. I just have the guts to do the videos. If you do videos, most likely your channels will have way more people than mine. And that's okay. I'll go subscribe, because I learn from all of you. I learn from my team all the time. Love, love, love that. Okay, so I'm really excited about doing this. And then putting the beautiful in white here. And then kind of putting this in here. You see where I'm going? And then this one is going to go somewhere else. So let's get my machine over. I don't think green is going to be the thing for this one. So let me bring my machine. I have it right here. I just have a lot of things on top of it. This is looking so cute. Who thought it was going to take me forever? I don't know. But it's not 4 hours. So much better, Rita. Rita said, how many hours? Well, you're talking. Woo! I don't know. Many hours. Many hours. But I'll put this here. And then I'll put this one right here for the beautiful. And I wish I could get another color here. So let's see. I have lots of color here. So true blue comes with what colors? Balmy blue and Night of Navy. Oh, so that's it. Balmy blue. Balmy blue and Night of Navy. Oh, and I'm using the Secret Sea, thinking it has Secret Sea, but it doesn't look like anymore. So let's see if we cut this ones first. You can see what I'm doing there. Yes. So it does not have Secret Sea. It's Balmy Blue and Night of Navy. But I think the Secret Sea goes well. So I'll use it. Okay, we have these two here. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And now I'm gonna bring this. And where are my other dies that I looked at? They're right there. So I'm going to make some of this and this right here. I think this is really cute. Okay, so I have a couple of flowers in there. Let's move this to the side and see what happens. So, this is the card. This goes here. Close it here. This one's close here. This will go right here in the center. My beautiful, I'm gonna use this little pokey thing to get it out, because I don't have my other. There, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful. And I know this was not supposed to go on the inside. It's supposed to go right here on the outside. Okay. And then this one will go around here. I'm trying to figure it out if it's going to go right there or not. Otherwise, I use this other ones. Trying to use my new ones. Oh, look at that, how cute. Tulips, many tulips. Oh, I only did one of these. I should have done more than that. But aren't these beautiful? Oh, this would look so pretty, one on each side. Look at that. I like it already. And I like this. Beautiful. I really want to put something here. I wanted to say like beautiful friend. Don't we have a friend in one of our... I just used it. It was the hello friend. Yeah, hello friend would look really nice in there, but I don't know if that's the best font for it. So we're on it. I do like how it looks, so I think I'm gonna be using it this way. I like how that looks. Okay, so we're on it with our design so far. I can put more of that later, but I like it there. Okay, and then this is gonna come on this side, so I'm just gonna put some good amount of glue on this side right here. I like that it's gonna go in the center right there, and when it opens it does this, right? It goes in. So cute. Here's my beautiful, and I need to find a friend of some sorts. Beautiful friend. Look very cute in there. So far I'm going to put the beautiful. But if I wanted to put friend, then I would have to put it kind of like here, right? A little bit higher. Say amen. Whatever you want, Jess. Like it like that. It's very cute. Like it, holding it into place. I really like this one. So I may put this one in here, and I may do another one in a little bit, because that looks so extreme cute. I love it. Love how this flower looks in that tulip. Really caught my eye. Really, really like it. So I think I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna put some glue here. This one. And then this one, I'm gonna put it with the, we can keep embellishing this all day long. This is way too cute. But I'm just giving some cute ideas, okay? Look how cute. Should I put this one too? I don't know if it goes there or it could go here. No, I like it by itself. Special card for someone special, indeed. So far so good. We have a card that opens like this. May need to have another detail in there, and then a nice little message in here. I can keep adding to this all day long. It is one of those cards that you can keep adding, and I certainly would like to keep adding to it, but I think I'm going to so far just leave it like this. Okay, so you all kind of go, okay, Jess is gonna stop. I have some pretty jewels, the low profile sparkle dots that I've been using lately, so I think I'll add some to this. I can add one right there, and I can add another one actually right here on the word beautiful, because it goes nice. Put a little something down there, but I'm still not sure what, so I'm just gonna add one on that corner, and certainly would be really nice to add another one over here. Isn't that cute? I'll show it to you from close by. Look how cute. I really like it. Okay, so it opens like this so far. I would love to put more in here, maybe another one of those postage, and then on the inside you see how pretty that looks. So I like the concept. This is the part of the concept that I love the most. So if I close this here, close this one here, close this one here, certainly the top would come, let me see, this would go the top, this will go, yeah, this will go under right here. And then this is where you go and look for all of your blue ribbons around the world, okay? And I have some blue here. I have a lot of ribbon. Let's see, this is a pretty one. We also have the white one that we could use. Oh, and we have Sacred Sea, so I have a lot of ribbon, as you can tell. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you can see what I'm doing. But I think I like that a lot. So, woohoo! This one the other direction, and I'm almost done here for today because I went the hayway, but I have fun. And that's what I'm trying to do each and every time we meet. I'm trying to just have a little fun, bring rejoicing, declare the joy of the Lord over you, and remind you on Mondays that you actually need to make a choice to rejoice. Nobody else can. We make the choice to rejoice in Christ Jesus, and that's what we plan to do. So I really like the idea of bringing the ribbon. Maybe what I could do is I could have a ribbon like this, right? And we go down this way. Then we put it together on this side. Bring it up. Let me see, where am I? Oh, yeah, I did it. Bring it like this, okay. And then you bring it this other side and you make a bow. So another flower in here, like one of those tulips, would look really cute, but Jess needs to keep making this better and better. So I'm excited to actually play with this fold a little more. I like it. Do you think I should? I think this would be a nice one to create and get better at, because it's so pretty. We can make several of these ones. This is such a nice ribbon as well. So the person that opens this really is going to encounter a work of love. It's a work of love right there for the person that is getting it. So I'm gonna put a little bit more ribbon here and something like this. Yay! Isn't that cute? Let's put this in the middle. Right there is so pretty. I really like this ribbon, and I think it brings a lot to the table. So that is my project for today, just casing beauty. I loved it. I love the paper. It is really nice to play with different colors of paper and just playing with the add-ons and checking how they go and how they work. These are the beautiful blooms. So You know what? I know that it's right now winter, but spring will come and you need to be ready to receive it with open arms. So I am. Are you? So I'm going to turn my camera around and leave you with a message of encouragement of what the Lord's been doing in my life. And I hope that it does on yours as well, because it's a good thing. It is a good thing. Are you with me? Say yay! Fun with a lot of patience at Filomena. I love it. Like an explosion card. Yes, Maria, you remember those. That is true. It's just not a box, right? I love it. Well, we are back here with me, and I'm going to bring the word, the Bible, my precious Bible, with a Bible verse that has been on my heart lately as the beginning of the year. I keep running and I keep hearing the word run and run and run. And we had a beautiful service of prayer this last Friday with my church. As we were praying, we had such a beautiful, amazing time of just humbling and putting ourselves on the floor and just humbling before the Lord, who is the only worthy to be praised and worshiped in such a way. And we humbled down, and all I kept hearing was like, you got to throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles. So I'll share that Bible portion. It's really important to me. It's one of the ones that I have marked that I want to memorize well this year, because I'm memorizing scripture. I'm still working on my 1 Corinthians 13, 1 through 13, but I'm almost there. Okay, I have Hebrews 12 says, therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles. And let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. I love that. Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him endured the cross. I want to tell you something. There's so many keys right there. You got to take action, because faith without works is dead. Okay, it doesn't work. You need to take action. You need to throw off everything that hinders your relationship with God, you being able to hear. And I thought, wow, if you really want to hunger for God, you may need to stop eating so much. And not just food. I'm talking about information. I'm talking about listening to voices that are totally contrary to what he is saying. You will start hungering for him, and he will set in you the things that he is passionate about. And that's what I'm praying for. I want to know what is in his heart. I want to know what God is passionate about. He knows what I'm passionate about, but I want my passion to be his passion. I want his passion actually to be my passion. Now I said it correctly, right? And in order to get there, I need to throw off everything that hinders my connection with him. And sin, for sure. Repentance is the beginning of revival. And we want revival in our country. We want people seeking the Lord. We want people loving the Lord with all their hearts. We want youth on fire for Christ. We want even children receiving the gifts of the Holy Spirit. We want our nation surrendering to the Lord. But the first step is you and me. We gotta humble before him and make choices to throw off everything that hinders and any sin. And that's something that he really put in my heart. It's like, hey, what are you allowing in your home that is not holy? Because I don't want it there. If you say your home is my home, that is not holy shouldn't be there. And it reminded me of Wigglesworth. You remember Smith Wigglesworth? God used him powerfully for healing and in so many ways. And you know what? That man did not even allow a friend to come with a newspaper through the door, because he said those news are not the good news. You gotta learn about him. That is amazing. I want to encourage you today. Run the race, run it well, get rid of whatever is not of God, and give him your everything. This is a good time to do so. Thank you, ladies, for being here. Thank you. Share this video with others. It's not a perfect video. It's not a perfect project, but maybe it will inspire someone else to rejoice in the Lord, to create with what they have, and indeed to be a blessing to others. You're a blessing to me. So thank you for being here. You're awesome. I love you. See you later, everybody. Ciao, ciao.